What is going on, everybody? Oh, let's see if we can get this switched over here. See if I can see the comments in the comment section. Oh, hey, welcome to Happy Hour Live. Let's see. Okay. I just want to make sure. All right, okay. Hopefully you guys can hear me. I am working on a new mic. This is the second time that I've used a new mic, so if you can't hear me, definitely give a shout out because oh, yeah, it doesn't have a lot of instructions. I think it comes straight from that other world on the other side of the ocean, and it doesn't really come with a whole lot of instructions. But oh my gosh, what do we got? We're going to catch up on our week this week. We've also got some interesting Nomad news. We'll share that with you, including attack squirrels at the Grand Canyon. Yeah, no, and there have been fatalities, so we'll explain on that here in a little bit. But before we go too far, hopefully everybody has their beverage. Cheers. Glad that you guys, I'm sporting the New Mexico Cup today. And Canadian coffee for our friends to the north. I see Jim Bertrand is in the house. RV Living Life is in the house. Yes, Canadian coffee tonight. So, oh, guys, I am finally in the land of signal. I tell you what, it has been this past week driving up here. I actually broke rules that I have a 70-mile rule per day, and kind of broke those because everywhere that I thought about stopping, there was no signal. And I've been really without signal ever since Area 51, and it was not a happy time. So I really wanted cell phone. I really wanted data. If you saw last week's live, Miss Karen and I had to go all the way up to the top of a mountain to actually get signal, and we were able to pull it off. And somehow she braved my driving going up there. So big shout out to her. She's in the house, Miss Karen's new journey, and she's sporting that moderator look tonight. So be good, boys and girls. Oh my gosh, who was first in the house? You know what? I think I looked a little bit earlier, and we had Don with Cowboy Biker Adventures, and he was kind of surprised. He said, "Wow, I'm first." Wait, cool. Yes, you were. Glad to have you here, Don. He's traveling up there. I think you're still in Utah, and hopefully you're having good weather up here. It is absolutely beautiful. I am at Lake Albert not Albert. I keep adding the L. It's Abert. Lake Abert, Oregon. It's right north of Lakeview, Oregon. There isn't a town for about 20 miles in every direction, but somehow, through whatever fate that I have signal. So hopefully you guys can see me okay. And we'll we'll take those off so we can read the comments. But I see Cowboy Biker Adventures was first in the house. WCRV Adventures is in the house. Wayne and Carrie, glad to have you guys along. Let's see here. X Fired Up, glad to have you. Karen's new journey. Hi, honey. How are you doing? Hopefully you're having fun. She is with family and camping for this holiday weekend, not out driving around, and I am glad for that. Jim Bertrand is in the house. Glad I saw you earlier. Yep, I'm glad that you are here. And oh my gosh, let's just go down. The Cosmic Mermaid and Snarman, how you doing? Hopefully you guys can hear me. If I skipped over your RV Living Life, Gary and Carol, glad to have you on. So this is Open Mic Night, and there's my son. Give him a shout out. That's Chris there in the house. Glad to have you along. I get to, that's the only time I get to see my son. He comes and visits the lives every now and then, and glad to see him. We actually talked on the phone not too long ago, so Let's see. I'm going to throw out a link. If you want to join us after Nomad News, we're going to. Oh, Dale and Sherry are in the house. Glad to have you guys along. Spent some time with them up. That's my brother and his wife, Sherry. And they spent some time with them up at Lake Tahoe. And it was, that's always a good time, spending time with family. I'm going to throw a link out there. And if you want to join us tonight, this is Open Mic Night, last Sunday live of the month. We've started doing this a little while ago, and it's been a lot of fun. So let me see if I can just throw that up there. Join us, join in, and let's see. Did I get it? Did I get it? Hopefully it got out there. Did I do that right? Let's try that again. Oh, nope. I got the wrong. I'm doing the wrong one there. That was part of Nomad News. Let's try this one more time. Okay. Just shows you. Sometimes I am prepping in the background, and that is one of the that was one of the Nomad News items coming up tonight. Let's see. Okay, now I think I have it. There we go. And we'll throw that up every now and then. And Mr. Chris says he can't hang long. He's painting the house and getting ready to sell. Yep. I heard a little bit about that news, so happy for them. They're looking to do some changes and take advantage of the housing market right now. So good for you guys. Oh my gosh. Oh, so driving up here, left Moon Rocks, and I don't know if I explained it last week, but I'll explain it briefly here. Miss Karen and I were at Moon Rocks doing some repairs on our rig and enjoying our time there at Moon Rocks. Lots of great riding. If you're an off-road rider, it is a big OHV area, probably one of the better ones in the country, honestly. And I'll tell you what, Miss Karen and I have been to a few, but wow, it was quite the place. I would have loved to stay, but they were talking about Memorial Day weekend. They're having over 20,000 people there at at Moon Rocks, and I guess it's quite the party. Now, there would have been some interest in staying and filming the mayhem, but it also it comes down to personal safety, and we had no signal. The only way for us to get signal was to drive up to the top of a mountain, and something tells me if I tried to pull that off from there, I would not be able to do it tonight. Just because there'd be so much traffic. They go 24/7 around that place, and it really it sounded a little scary, a little out of control, but hopefully everybody is being safe there. We were actually being surrounded as we left. I can't remember. Remind me, Miss Karen, which day we left there, but I want to say that was Wednesday, and we were already being surrounded for the weekend, and we knew that was kind of our last shot at getting out of Moon Rocks. So it was either commit to staying or get out of there, and we committed to getting out of there. So RV Rant is in the house. Met those guys up at Greg and Frankie. Yep, I remember. And if you saw my cup last week, I was actually sporting their cup. So kind of them. They actually left that on the table outside my rig last week, and I did actually have that cup, I believe, last week. So love that cup, and thank you so much for that. That was awfully kind of you guys. So glad that you guys are here tonight. Yep, Miss Karen says, yeah, we left on Wednesday. So how is this new mic working out, guys? Is this sounding? Everybody, nobody said anything, so hopefully it's sounding okay. Jim Bertrand has a question. How is the new fridge working, Dave? Is it still draining your batteries on defrost cycle? I'm sure it is, because I have not ventured into the freezer to fix that or try to remedy that. But so far, loving the residential fridge. I wouldn't change. And honestly, I really wouldn't change. It has higher capacity. It really is not that bad on the batteries, but what Jim is talking about is there is a defrost cycle for the freezer. When that little heater kicks on inside, it's about 700 watts, and it does like to kick on the generator. So during the day, I've gotten into the habit of just shutting off the automatic generator start and just letting it run. It does just fine. I'm not sure exactly how long the cycle is, but I've kind of gotten used to it. I just turned it off in the morning, and I think I'm running right around somewhere between 2 and 3 hours per day on the generator. But guys, I was thinking about this the other day. I live in the coach no differently than if I was plugged in an RV park. So if you've ever came and hung out with me, you see lights on, you see the TV on. I'm pretty much, I live life almost exactly the same as if I was plugged in an RV park. The automatic generator start just kicks on the generator and runs it whenever it needs to. And you know what? I'm comfortable that way. So yes, I could conserve more. I could do better, but I don't want to. I have my Keurig. I have, I want it to be comfortable. And so that's comfortable for me. Jim Bertrand says the new mic sounds great. 1999. Yes. Got this off of Amazon last week, or the week before last. I think it was up at Tahoe. And this is the little hello. Everything, it sits right here. And I listened last, sounded great. So Jim asks maybe I could put a resistor in line on the heater circuit. You know what I would like to know, and I'm waiting to hopefully get a hold of somebody who knows refrigerators. I wonder if I could install a switch that's just a dead man switch to shut off the heater altogether when I'm out boondocking. And when I'm plugged in at a park or I'm someplace where I have alternate power, shore power, I can just switch that back on and still have my defrost cycle. Right now, I don't know if it'll hurt the refrigerator or not. So I'm afraid to do anything with it right now, because it's something that I just don't understand enough about. But RV Rant is right there. You're welcome, Dave, for the cup. Thank you so much. That was awfully sweet of you guys. Awfully sweet of you guys. And it was fun hanging out with you. I wish you would have come over and hung out more. We were out there sitting by the fire, and I saw you guys walking around the park, and it was we just gave a wave and hi, how you doing? So it did well. But so let's get on to Nomad news, right? Let's see if we can throw that out there. I'm going to see if I can pull this off, because we have got a lot of stories. I'm going to see if I can't just go head on down the list. So the first one on the list, let's see if I can find that story. Yeah, proposed Texas law could limit overnight RV parking in the entire state. Let's see if I can just pull down my notes here and get that out. So a bill that would target the homeless campers in Texas could have an unintended yet far-reaching impact on the RVers looking for a quick overnight stop in the Lone Star State. And I'm going to assume this goes towards boondocking as well. Lot docking, boondocking, basically any public lands or any public place. Texas Senate Bill 987 is working its way through the Texas legislature in Austin. As written, the bill would essentially prohibit all camping in public spaces. Now, I know what they're going after. They're going after the homeless encampments, and they're trying to solve that. Now, I don't know if this is a great plan or not, because you can't wish away the homeless. Where else are they going to go? But the bill further restricts local governments from taking any actions to prohibit the enforcement of the new law. The bill defines camping as any attempt to temporarily reside in a place with shelter. Shelter is also defined as a tent, a tarp, a lean-to, sleeping bag, a bedroll, blankets, or any form of shelter other than the clothes on your back. Now, the key word in this is that other forms of shelter. The provision could loosely be viewed as any form of recreational vehicle, including Class B's, vans, vehicles that you would be sleeping in. Theoretically, an enforcement tool to limit or restrict overnight RV parking in public spaces. Those could include Walmart parking lots and other business lots that currently allow RV overnight stays, including Cracker Barrel and Cabela's and so many others. Even though Walmart and all those places are their own property, because they have parking lots, those parking lots are generally subject to law enforcement jurisdiction when problems occur. Thereby, they become public places, and the local jurisdictions or the state can enforce these public spaces. So far, no state or local official in Texas has said the Senate Bill 987 would be used to ban RVers from overnight parking where it's currently allowed. However, the bill's ambiguous language leaves open that possibility. If passed, the new Texas law would go into effect September 1st, 2021, and could theoretically be applied to RVers. So I guess we will see. I know Texas is one of the places that I want to get to, and hopefully they will put some verbiage in that. As far as I know, it is pretty well going through at this time, and it looks like it's going to pass. So I don't know how that's going to work. So boy, how about this one, guys? Memorial Day weekend. I didn't even say happy Memorial Day, everybody. And if you're a veteran out there, please put a V or the letter V or veteran. Make a comment. We won't shout you out, but I want you to get the thanks and thank you for your service. So we're glad that you're here. I am a veteran myself, and it was my honor to serve. I take that very seriously, and I appreciate the thanks, but it's not really why I did it. So, but free admission Memorial Day to California State Parks for vets and current military. California State Parks honoring the service of veterans, active and reserve military members by offering them free admission participating parks on Memorial Day. A total of 134 parks will honor the free admission this year. That means you can get in on that tomorrow, guys, if you are a veteran. Hopefully, I don't like it when news like this comes out a little bit late, or I discovered it, but I discovered it a little bit late, so I'm just kind of putting it out there. Veterans and active duty and reserve military personnel must show a valid military ID or proof of discharge other than dishonorable or bad conduct in order to receive the free admission. As Memorial Day weekend is here, actually I wrote approaches, but we're here tomorrow. State parks anticipate large crowds on one of the busiest weekends of the year, despite the ongoing COVID-19 pandemic. Yeah, in all parks, all campgrounds, they are all reporting full. So it is a busy year out there, and don't expect that to go down for the summer. But a little freebie trends out there, and uh, uh, it's nice to see the state kind of step up and do that. So, let's see which other stories we've got here. Ooh, gas prices headed way up. All right, let me pull that one up here. I've got my notes, but you have to give me a second here. Gas prices are headed way up. According to AAA, it anticipates this will be the most expensive Memorial Day weekend for gas prices since 2014. AAA thinks nearly 3.7 million Americans will be traveling over the long weekend, most of them by car and plane. That also includes us guys, full-timers. So up to 60% more than last year, and that demand will spell price jumps at the pumps. And we already are seeing those. CNN reports the squeeze could be triggered by the lack of tanker truck drivers to deliver fuel and a repeat of the panic buying by travelers topping off their tanks. And I've heard some stories about people, I think in Georgia, that were literally taking everything that they could put gas in and going and buying gas. So lots of worried people there were wherever. I think it was Georgia. Don't quote me on that. But the Federal Motor Carrier Safety Administration's new drug and alcohol clearinghouse regulations has sidelined nearly 50,000 drivers. This was before a severe driver shortage. And, you know, anybody that's in the trucking industry knows this is nothing new. There is a shortage of drivers out there. Usually to drive in different states or to drive and haul fuel actually takes another notation on your license that you have to qualify for, and knowing the laws for hazardous materials. So not everyone agrees the prices will keep climbing. Yahoo News reports we will remain under where we were from our country's record high, which was July of 2008, when gas prices were over $4 a gallon. Fuel shortages shouldn't be an issue. Pump prices will level out, and great news is that the price predictions indicate that we won't even touch the record high this summer. So a little bit of good news there. That's kind of nice to hear. Hopefully not. I guess we'll just see. We will just see. But I know that we're seeing it already, and especially in California, I've seen prices anywhere from $1 to $1.50 more a gallon in California. So if you're traveling to California, be ready for that. How about another one there? Here's an interesting one. Wow, KOA. All right, KOA and Love's Travel Stops. If you're a Love's fan, and you go to Love's and frequent Love's is going into the RV accommodation business. So they are installing right now, as planned, a new RV park at one of their truck stops. I believe that's in Memphis, but let me check down. Campgrounds of America, KOA, has announced that a signed franchise agreement with Love's Travel Stops to build new KOA campground at the Love's location in Macomb, Mississippi. Love's Travel Stops has a total of 550 locations in 41 states. KOA is North America's largest chain of family-friendly, open to the public campgrounds, with 520 locations in the U.S. and Canada. The Macomb KOA journey will be Love's first foray into the campground market, and it'll be interesting to see the future as Love's heads into the RV accommodation industry. Current requirements for KOA journey campgrounds include providing campers easy access to highways, along with long pull-through sites, premium tent sites, after-hours check-in service. All KOA journeys will also offer off-leash dog parks, which I know is a big deal in the full-time world. But it'll be interesting to see. Now, I don't know how everybody feels about their loves being turned into paid campgrounds, but I guess we're gonna find out. So I don't go to loves myself. I tend to follow Gas Buddy and find it wherever I can. So um yeah, loves has never been top on my list, but all right. Shall we get down to the last one? Listen to this, guys. All right. Traveler warning. Dangerous squirrels rampant in Grand Canyon. Yeah, you read that right. I'm going to throw this one up here. Traveler warning. Park officials have issued a warning about the sharp-toothed creatures. During the past busy weekends, the small mammals have sent at least 30 tourists to seek medical care for their bloodied fingers. And the Park Service says enjoy the squirrels from a safe distance. Park officials said sharp teeth can crack nuts and cut fingers. Although they may appear harmless and even curious about you, those little creatures cause the most injuries to visitors. The National Park Service said in a release that's partly why harassing or feeding any kind of wildlife, no matter how small or familiar, it is illegal in national parks. Park visitors should never feed animals in the Grand Canyon. Human food is hard for rock squirrels to digest, and feeding them has led to several fatalities, park officials said. Now, they don't say if it was human fatalities or was it the squirrels chasing the humans? Yeah, by the report, it's unclear if the fatalities were squirrels or humans. So there you go. That's no bad news for tonight. That's as much as I'm going to give you right there. Let's go to the comments. I I don't know. I'm picturing rabid squirrels chasing people around the Grand Canyon. Is that fair to say? I'm not sure. But oh my gosh. Well, here's something for my son. If he's still in the house, I don't know. He said he had to leave, but it looks like my brother and Sherry have installed a new residential fridge in their coach. So we talked about that while we were in Tahoe, and good for you guys. Hopefully it's what you wanted, and I knew he was thinking about picking that up, but I didn't know if he was going to get it. So Jim Bertrand, I was talking to somebody. Let's see if I can find that. Gosh, I'm going back here. And yeah, talking about a trip up to Alaska, and okay, so 384 per US gallon for 2 months already. I'm not sure how you mean there, but yeah, 384. That's about what we're paying here. It's depending on where we're at. So that's actually not bad. That's not I don't know if that's Canada wide or that's just your location. So oh, Cosmic Mermaid and honoring the V's. Yep, absolutely. So I like to give a shout out for the veterans out there. And let's see. Oh, Jim is offering some help with a refrigerator. Jim, I will take you up on that. I know that I don't have any problem with wiring. I can definitely put that switch in. Problem is, I don't know if that affects the operation of the rest of the fridge. So, but I'm throwing it out there every now and then. I'll throw it out there on a live because I'd love to find somebody that can tell me. I know there is a timer system on the refrigerators, and I don't want to mess up that timer system or the regular operation of the fridge. I also don't want things to freeze up solid to where it's going to hurt the fridge. Right now, it's just an inconvenience. Later on down the road, though, I don't want that to become a problem to the fridge and how it's operates. So RV Rant, yeah, 430 for regular unlimited in Sacramento, and I have seen it higher. Guys, I've seen it higher. I swear we were just looking not too long ago at 459, 489 in Northern California. So Yeah, I don't know how the rest of you are doing around the country, but that's a lot. That's a lot. So, uh, yeah, you don't. Now I'm going to bring this up because Miss Karen says I checked my gas mileage, 8.8 miles per gallon. She's got a Class C. It's a nice little Class C. And I think you've got the V10 in there. And you know what? That's something you got to get used to. If you're thinking about going full time, if you're thinking about driving and traveling anywhere, you do not buy these beasts for gas mileage. They just don't get good gas mileage. So I think I average right around 7.5 miles per gallon with the diesel, and that is towing a 4,000 pound truck in the back. Actually, it's closer to 6,000 pounds, I think. So all total, it's about 40,000 pounds going down the road. And with generator use, I average right around 6.5 miles per gallon on a regular basis. So make sure if you're thinking about going full time, yeah, you might want to consider that, and just set a budget for yourself for your fuel costs each month. So, let's see. Oh, yeah, Cosmic Mermaid and Starvin. They're getting 7.2 on the diesel pusher and never get over 65 on an interstate. I don't drive fast either, guys. 55 to 65. I'm generally around 62. Every now and then I may bump it up to 65, but that's generally the limit. I don't have any place that I have to be that quickly. So, but yeah, 7.2 is about right. So, if I missed your question, definitely throw it up there, because I like it when Miss Karen is sitting next to me. She can kind of go through the comments and throw them up there, just as so we make sure that I don't miss them. It's not so easy when you're by yourself, but I'm going to throw it up there again. If anybody would like to join us, it is Open Mic Night, and kind of a fun thing that we do. Have done it for a couple months. If you want to come and join us, click the little link that I'm going to throw up right there. That will put you in the green room, and I'll introduce you and have you come on. It'd be great to share with you. So, let's see. Yeah, you guys. Yeah, Miss Karen, she's in no hurry. So 60, 65. Yeah, no. And you got ahead of me this week. You headed on up and got up there. I'm glad that you made it up safe. I was kind of shadowing and following along. I have to come up this way anyway, so I thought I'm just going to take the same route as you and make sure that you haven't had any problems. And you haven't. I'm really glad to hear that, because if you caught last week's live, Miss Karen was having some troubles. So she was running out of dishes, and I'll just leave it at that. She was running out of dishes, and I think we got that. Hopefully, cross our fingers, knock on wood. I think we got that solved. So also, she got some new batteries. Oh, there's something that I can't really confirm, but I will tell you, Miss Karen needed some new batteries in the coach, and we went around searching for batteries in the Reno area, and we're quite surprised to see that a lot of the stores were out of batteries. Guys, we're talking about Sam's Club, Costco, Walmart. We went into Walmart, and the racks that they normally have for batteries was practically empty. I mean, there was just a few and not anything that she could use. So keep that in mind. I think we're feeling the effects of COVID on manufacturing in that area. And that we did manage to find batteries at Batteries Plus Bulbs, and got her taken care of. So I think she had to pay a little bit more for those, guys, but good on you for getting those and finding them, because at that point it was it was a matter of just finding some batteries. So let's see here. I'm not sure. Jim is asking, how long is your diesel pusher? Mine is 40 feet, and that may have been going out to somebody else, but I will put it out there. Let's see. RV living life. They're itching. They're going to be homeless in 30 days. We're still locked down in Ontario. Yeah, but at least you're coming up on the summer and things are looking good. Still not a lot of news on that. So if you know anything about the borders possibly opening up, let us know. Definitely let us know. 3.8 liters in a US gallon. Yeah. So, I see what you're saying. So what does that come out to the gallon? Because I was reading at $3.84 per gallon, but no, that sounds like it's a lot more expensive. X fired up. Yeah, you're in the cheap fuel area there. Yeah, the whole South, if you've been to the South, pretty much from eastern Texas all the way through to Florida, they have some. It's nice to see fuel prices in the $2 and under. When we were there, they were actually under $2 a couple times. And it was quite unusual to be able to fill up the coach on less than $150. That was kind of nice. Good on you guys. Let's see. Yeah, there you go. You get 8 miles per gallon. Yeah, pull in the Jeep. So yeah, if you can keep that, I think I saw 8 once or twice, but for the most part, I use a program on my phone called Fuelio that keeps track of my fuel mileage, and I just got more and more depressed every time I opened that up and entered that in there because between fuel use for the generator, which comes out of the same tank, and driving down the road, that subtracts from your fuel mileage. So yeah, 8 I could see. Driving coaches cross country, when I was driving those for Beaver, because I did that for about 15 years, just completely empty, brand new coaches going to dealers, they were pushing right around 8.5. So 8.5 was generally the ballpark for those. So yeah, there's Gary. I actually finally got Gary does he sent me a some info, and I have yet to read that info, but I did see that email in my email. Thank you for that, Gary. I have not checked into the e-bikes yet, but still thinking about it. Jim. Yeah, there you go. I think the border will open in September or October. I sure hope so. I know you guys are ready to get out of there, and that'll be just in time to get out of there for the winter. So, meant to be RVing. Glad to have you in the house. Great channel. Go check them out. I have not seen your latest videos. I saw it on my computer, the notifications. I'm working my way through videos right now, and I haven't been able to check everybody's videos. But speaking of which, if you want to join us on here, let me throw out the link one more time. There we go. That's in the chat room. Click on that link. You'll go through a little bit, and then you'll end up in the green room here. It's really easy, and would love to have you on. So, let's see what you guys got there. Oh, Yeah, Gary, I think you actually, he's talking about his business there. I think you sell, either did sell or are going to be selling those or are selling them, the e-bikes. So I'm looking forward to reading that information. Meant to be on there in Oregon there last month. Loved it. Great roads. You know what? And it's warmer here too. Guys, it's been cold coming up. Miss Karen and I got into the Tahoe area and the Reno area, and we've been there for a couple weeks, and it has been so cold there. And now I am happy to say the temps are coming up. It is. It has been fantastic. So I haven't even needed the heat at night, and that's generally the telltale that I must be in the right area. So it's good to be back in Oregon. I look forward to getting back around my kids and grandkids. So yeah, RV rant. That's Greg and yeah. And Frankie, we have a 36-foot Class A gas with towed generator averaging 65 miles per hour, and we get 6.5 miles per gallon. Yep, I can relate. So that sounds about right. Doesn't gas or diesel, if and maybe some people have better luck. I just I can't say as I have. So. And Miss Karen says she needs to get her an e-bike. So, if I missed your question, throw it out there. If you want to join us, come on, and I'll make that available to you. The link is right there in the chat room, and glad to have you here. But oh my gosh, yeah, it is good to be back in Oregon, and looking forward to getting back to Bend and the ranch. And I have had a few people asking about the ranch. Yes, I will be going back to the ranch, and I'm going to be spending most of my summer out there at the ranch. And I'm going to see if I can't put together a video that kind of explains about the ranch, and because I love it. It is really the only advertisement that they get, and they have. I've been an owner there since 2015. I just I figure maybe it's time that I put something out on the channel and give them a little bit of advertising. Doing some upgrades and some changes this year, and look forward to seeing those through the summer. So, oh yeah, there is RV Living Life. I ran an e-bike business for 10 years and sold it. I am under non-disclosure agreement for 3.5 more years. So only talk about how far you can go on a hamster now. Is that really what it's called? Is a hamster? I don't think I can buy an e-bike that's a hamster. So that I'm just saying I don't want to. I've got like manly motorcycles. Nobody wants to trade in their man card on a hamster. So we have to work on that. I don't, I don't know. Let's see here. Dale and Cherry asked, when will I be at the ranch? I will be there this week. So looking forward to getting back there. I'm hiding out, guys. If you can see behind me. Well, let's see if I can get out of the way here. I can't really. There we go. That is Lake Abert. It is a saltwater lake, and I wasn't sure just exactly how this was gonna work, because it is a roadside pull off, but it is BLM. It is 14-day stay, and it's actually a great little spot. It has been quiet through the week. There's just been people that are stopping and traveling. They stay for a night, and it's been very peaceful. It's been nice. So really kind of loving it. And it was one of the first places where I found that had actual signal for cellular. So, um, yeah, I decided to hang out here for the Memorial Day weekend. I'm not big on the crowds, so uh, oh, RV meant to be RVN. Yeah, that's they're just asking how far those can go. Absolutely. Uh, all right. Well, that's all I've got. What is going on with you guys? I have run myself out of topic tonight, and everybody is enjoying the holiday weekend. Hopefully, you're someplace where it's quiet and not moon rocks, because it doesn't sound like that was going to be quiet for probably the entire, well, until about right now. Tomorrow everybody will be leaving out of there, so you got one more night, I think, of loud partying. So see if I can scroll down here. Dale and Sherry saying nice view. Yep. Oh, every now and then it scrolls. There we go. Cowboy Biker Adventures. Don says he'll be in Moab until tomorrow. Absolutely. That is awesome. That is, Utah is one of the places where I want to get. Hopefully, it is starting to warm up there, because I know you guys had some cold weather there too. So, but it's been nice these last few days, this week really. So I'm glad to have it. I'm glad to have it. Oh, you guys are. All right. Well, I think I'm going to wrap this one up, guys. I'm out of material for the night, and I think that is going to be it. I don't see Miss Tom and Lori in the house tonight, and hopefully, I just talked to them the other day, and believe it or not, my my phone dialed them. Not only dialed them, but dialed them on a duo call. So that's a video chat call. And wow. Yeah. I apologize to that, but it was good talking to them. Got to chat with them for a little bit. So I don't know why that's twice now. It's kind of dialed them, but I see Miss Karen is in the house. Can you hear okay? Oh, yeah, you can. All right. Oh, bring Miss Karen on. How you doing, hon?
I got backlight here.
I see that. Yeah, you got. There you go. You've been in production long enough. What's up with that?
Yeah. Oh, just hanging out here with the family, late nights, sitting around the fire,
Yeah.
and I'm tired.
Mm,
I need to
yeah.
take some naps.
Yeah. Now you've got a pretty good signal out where you're at, but you're kind of out of town a ways.
Yeah, a little bit. It's not bad. I thought it might fail me, but it's been holding on, so I'm doing all right. Yeah.
Oh, good. Good. So, and how is the family? Good to
Oh,
see
they're great.
everybody.
Every time we get together, we just laugh our asses off. So it's been a lot of fun.
Good. Well, that's good. And we went through hell trying to fix your rig up. How's everything working on the rig?
Great so far. Um,
Good.
the road that I came in was not as bad as the Moon Rocks road when we first went in there. Not that
Yeah.
bad, but it kind of rattled the shit out of everything. And I thought, oh, for sure, I'm gonna have to deal with the generator and the wiring and all that. Not a problem.
Good.
Whole
Good.
time I've
Yeah.
been here, not a problem at all.
We did not mention that coming in. The road was so rough coming in when we first got there. Karen, actually, you didn't want to tell me how bad the road was. Um, you know, I mentioned it last week, but I think I discovered that I didn't mention that I discovered on the truck, the tow vehicle that I've got
Right.
behind, a broken windshield, guys.
Yeah.
I'm when I say that the road was rough, it was rough, and
It was
that
terrible.
it was
Not just rough, it was terrible.
it was awful, and I was still about a mile out. Is the section that's rough is only about 2 miles, so I was about a mile out from getting to where you were. I was ready to turn around and go back. Oh yeah. so
Whoops, did I forget to
um
mention?
so
But the benefit was, while we were there, they brought in the graders and they fixed that whole road for the whole, holiday weekend. So when
wasn't
we
that
left,
something?
it
Wasn't
was
that something? Just a couple days
smooth.
before we left.
Yeah. Thank
Yeah.
God it wasn't that bad on the way out.
And it was a
Shoot.
completely different road going out. It was no problem at all. So um that Jim has a question. Says, now you don't have air suspension on your rig, but Jim is saying you have air suspension on your diesel pusher. Doesn't that make the bad roads a bit better? Jim, there is no air suspension that is going to make
Tell us your coffee pot, your Keurig.
and guys, I have stuff on my kitchen counter that has never moved in 4 years. I think it all fell off the counter on that 2 mile stretch of road. If that gives you any indication whatsoever, it was awful. So you don't have air suspension on your rig. How did your rig do coming out of there? Or going in, I should say.
Going in. Oh, I was going like 2 miles per hour, and then that 2 miles of road took me forever to get in there.
Yeah,
Took
yeah.
it way slow, just
Oh,
super slow.
yeah. And I'll tell you what, I'm glad that you didn't tell me about that because I, I don't think I would have come in. So,
And
because
then
I got there,
what would I
guys.
do about fixing my rig if you didn't come in there?
Yeah,
You had to.
that's why you didn't tell me. Yeah,
That's right.
that's why you didn't tell me. Yeah. Oh, no.
Yeah.
And then I got there and it was a torrential river going by. I mean, literally all around you.
Yeah, I didn't know it was gonna do that. Yeah,
Yeah.
not at all,
Yeah.
so
So, but
too
that was
funny.
a great time hanging out with you. I really loved it. I'm glad that we could get all that stuff figured out and fixed up for you.
Yes,
So,
thank you for that.
yeah.
Yeah,
So, now what have you've got your own channel, Karen's New Journey.
yeah.
And what have you got coming out for videos? What do you got in the works right now?
Well, I've been challenged to do that whole answer the question thing, so that's gonna
I
be the next one coming out.
I saw that with Jan's road tripping.
Thanks, guys.
Yep. Well, look forward to seeing that one. So,
Yeah, Karen RV mechanics training. Yeah, I'm
yeah.
learning all about that.
Oh yes, absolutely. Where's that
Using
at?
myself,
Oh,
Jim Bertrand.
oh, yeah. There you go. And she was getting her hands dirty, guys. I was not there doing all the work. So I
Yeah.
give you credit. You were right there getting your hands dirty. So I'm glad that
Well,
everything is
I grew up with 3 brothers, so it's just me and 3 brothers. So,
right.
yeah, I'm kind of the tom girl type and rode motorcycles for 20, 30 years. So, yeah, I'm okay with getting my hands dirty.
Nice, nice. Hey, I see Gary and Carol RV Living Life is in the green room. Gary, can you hear me okay? Do you want to hang with us and stay with us, hon?
Yeah, sure, whatever.
Okay.
Yeah,
All right. Let's see if I can
you're in
add you
control.
guys in
Your
there.
channel.
Hey, there we are. Where's my head here? Okay, I'm over here. I don't have great lighting here. I got a lot of reflection on my glasses. So.
Oh, that's okay. That's okay.
Yeah.
Gary, how are you doing? Where's Miss Carol tonight?
Carol's hiding in the background here. Come on over, Carol.
Where are ya?
Here, let me get you a chair. Hang on.
Hi.
I'm tired. I worked all
Hi,
day.
Miss. Well, I would think by now you'd be all prepared for Open Mic Night on Sunday. So Gary's going to want to come
Okay.
on.
Let's see. Can we get Carol in here? Where are you, Carol? There we go.
There she is.
We're gonna have to get close here.
No, you're doing good. You're doing good. So now you say you're 30 days out.
Yeah.
So give us a little update.
Let me kill the TV in the background. We got you up on the 52-inch here, or the 65-inch. Yeah. Where are we? We're 30 days out, and we are going crazy counting days and hours right now.
Oh, I bet.
Yeah. And we went through the big downsizing a while ago and that, and we pretty much got most of it done before we even listed the house. You probably saw the video or a few pictures.
Yeah.
And so since then, we've just been doing, when we downsized, we basically threw stuff out, sold it, put it on the street to give it away, or put it in the garage. So
Right.
We've been going through the stuff in the garage for quite a while now. We got that down, and we're just waiting. I think we can just get a cube van here and take what we need out of this house and bring it over to my son's condo and shovel it into there. And then we're
Nice.
gone. We're going to be staying in the provincial parks for a couple of months here. And then, I know we probably told our plans, we're going to go to BC in August and then down to California in November, December, and then out to Quartzsite in January.
Oh, look forward to seeing you. And yeah, we're going to hope that you're going to get there. Now, Miss Carol, I'm going to ask you, because I know you probably had a ton of stuff that you wanted to bring. What is the one thing that you wanted to bring that you got vetoed on?
I don't have a lot of stuff that I want to bring. I cut back on a lot of stuff. I don't have a lot of clothes.
Clothes, yeah.
Mainly jackets and stuff.
Yeah.
Right.
Coats.
Yeah.
Yeah, I have a lot of coats because it gets pretty cold up here, and I enjoy being outdoors. So I got rid of a lot of coats, very good coats. But for the most part, and boots. I have a lot of boots because again, I spend a lot of time outside. So
Right.
That's basically
in the snow.
Yeah.
Right.
I need to buy a fishing rod because I'd like to do some fishing.
Nice.
I really enjoy that.
There's not much fishing in Quartzsite.
No. I have really wanted to do some fishing. I'm looking forward to getting back to the ranch because I can fish right there on the ranch without a license. I'm looking forward to that. Gary, same question to you. What did you want to bring that Miss Carol said, no?
Nope.
Well, she's still looking at how much tools I have.
Oh, yeah. Wow.
Like I got rid of a lot of tools, a lot. Like I had enough tools to fill up a wood shop, like table saws and band saws and drill presses and wood lathes, and I had all that stuff, and it's all gone. But, you're asking what is a problem with getting rid of? Actually, when it came down to getting rid of stuff, we just kind of looked at each other. What about this? Get rid of it. What about that? 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 Well, maybe we should keep that. No, I don't think so. Get rid of it.
Get rid of it.
We just want to get rid of everything,
We just don't need it anymore.
No.
The coach is pretty full already. We got to move what we have left in the house into there. That's not going to happen,
So we
have
we need to spend another weekend or a day to go through.
Oh, we'll be purging for years.
Yep. You know what?
Keep in mind that you're going to be chasing 75 degrees, right? You're going to do that.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Follow the nice weather. You don't need those coats.
I'm telling you.
You know what, Karen? Last weekend you were sitting with Dave talking about snow.
One coat.
One coat. One coat. All right. That's what I had to take out last year. I took out 6 coats.
Wow.
Yeah.
There's no reason to have 6 coats.
No.
And,
Well,
Yeah.
I was
Not
a driver.
right.
I was a driver for many years, and every year you just get more coats, more jackets, more pants, more coveralls. They just keep giving you more stuff every year, eh? And it never gets worn out because you keep getting more stuff, eh?
Oh,
and I got a lot of really good coats.
You know? Right?
Miss Karen, okay, so you went from our rig to your new rig. So what are you wanting? You're finally back home. What are you wanting to add that you haven't had that now you have a little more space, a little more you
Well, I want a real mattress. I'm going to get my mattress out of storage, number one.
Oh yeah.
And plates. I don't have a single plate.
Oh no.
Not a one.
Wow.
There's no Walmart around there?
Plates. I have no real plates. I've been using paper everything. It's full in storage. Having a real mattress is the big thing.
Yeah. I have to say the number one when anybody talks about doing full-time life and they're buying a rig, the mattress is the number one thing that just get ready for it. It needs to go. You need to get in a comfortable mattress. And especially if you're buying your rig new, I really haven't met anybody that has come out with a and said, "Oh no, ours was comfortable right from the factory." I just haven't.
All of those Integra coaches, you know, we have an Integra coach. They all have sleep number beds.
Oh, see, there you go.
Yeah. So our mattress in our motorhome is more comfortable than the couple $1,000 one we sleep on in our bedroom here. So
that is a first.
I can't wait to go sleep in the RV because it's so comfortable.
Oh yeah.
Nice. I like it.
Yeah. It's really
that is perfect. Okay, I don't see.
Bertrand says all my plates will be broken on that 2 miles of road.
I want to tell you.
Well, you know, one time I left the RV park and I had to go to the dealer, and it's an hour drive, and it's over railroad tracks and highways and rough roads and everything. And I made a coffee in a mug, and I put it on the kitchen counter, and I drove all the way there. And just when I crossed the last railroad tracks where I got there, I went, "Oh my God, where's my coffee?" So I pulled over and I ran to the back, and it was still sitting full on the counter in the kitchen. Yeah. So that's
Dave,
our ride.
Dave, you want to talk about your last cup of coffee on that road?
I will let you tell that story because I've done it so many times. You're just used to it.
He has a hot cup of coffee. We're going down that terrible road, and he spills half of it on his leg and his hand, and it's all over. And he's like, "It's a half cup coffee road."
Because I'm usually wearing it by the time.
More than you drink.
Yeah,
that seems to be a hot area for you, Dave. Weren't you powdering down in the bathroom the other day?
Right. Oh,
you're funny.
Well, I'm gonna have to wrap it up, guys. We are over time here, but I'm so glad that you could come on. Gary, Carol, good luck to you guys. You hopefully by the next time that we talk to you, you're gonna be doing it, and you're gonna be moved in there.
Well, the countdown is 4 shows to go, and then we're on the RV, right?
There you go.
That is outstanding. That is outstanding.
Count it by shows.
Yeah.
So
I love it.
I look forward to hearing your updates, and we'll look for you here in another month. We'll see how you guys are doing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
Thanks for having us on.
Guys.
Yeah, absolutely. And that's our living life. You got both of your name on there, but let me see if I can give you full screen here.
RV living life.
Yeah, RV living life. Unfortunately, it shortens up your name there, but enjoy your channel. So glad that you guys could be on, and we look forward to talking and catching up next week and seeing how you're doing.
All right.
Yeah.
Thanks.
Yeah.
Bye.
All right.
Bye.
Take care.
Bye now.
There we go. Miss Karen, so glad that you could join us tonight. And you
Thanks
didn't
for
put
having me.
You didn't put your channel name on there, but it's Karen's New Journey.
Yes, I need to change that. I just pop in and I don't really look at what it says, so I'll change that. Yeah.
Yeah, you change that because I want to give you a shout out for the channel. But we're going to see you guys or see you maybe in another. I'm going to see you here not too long because you've got solar, you've got other projects,
Things to do.
Yeah, and I've already told you I would help. I'll help you out with that. So, so glad that you could be on. I'll probably see you next week.
Yeah. Everybody have a safe week.
Yep, absolutely. You too.
Yeah.
All right. You take care, and we'll see you. We'll see you.
Okay.
All right. Bye bye. Well, we are so glad that you guys could be here. Jim Bertrand, Cosmic Mermaid, and Starman. Maybe we could get you guys on next month. That would be a lot of fun because I think you guys have, hopefully you have the art channel or a site going. So it'd be great to give you another shout out for the site. You guys have a Cowboy Biker Adventures. Dawn, you have a safe travels up there and enjoy Utah, Moab, beautiful up there. So X fired up, meant to be RVing. I'm so glad that you guys could be here. Sorry we ran a little bit over tonight, and we will see you guys next time. Until next week, live life full time. We'll see you next week from Bend, Oregon, probably there at the ranch. You guys take care. Bye-bye.